Hello, everyone. My name is Colin. I'm a part of the Investment Policy Statement Generator project, and I'm going to go through the fourth iteration. So we'll start. So the first part is the goals page. It's pretty much the same thing. There's a couple of added features though. I'll just put my name in, and then first new feature is the monthly income section. So pretty simple. All they do is put in their monthly income. I'll just put $10,000. What this does, it helps with the emergency fund strategy, which is also a new feature. Basically, what that is if the user wants to have extra money in case they end up losing money in their investments, the investor can dip into this emergency funds to lighten the load, if that makes sense. So the recommended amount is 6 months of earned income. So I'll just put $60,000 here. Personal capital, this is how much the user wants to invest. So I'll just put in $100,000. After that, you just click a couple of goals and continue on to the next part, which is the time horizon survey. So what this is basically how long the investor wants to be invested into something, in an asset. So there's only 2 questions. You just answer both of them and it'll spit out your time horizon, which is moderately short term. So that's on like the lower side of the spectrum. This is more conservative, so we'll continue to the risk tolerance survey. The time horizon survey also affects this survey. So since it's moderately short term, it should have a lighter effect on the risk tolerance. So I'm just going to go through it and click simple random questions. And I'll get a moderately conservative. So this is also on the lower side. So the only difference now is this part right here. So this is the return on investment. So based on your risk tolerance, which is moderately conservative, it'll give you a specific number. In this case, it's 9.1%. What that does is based on your personal capital, which is $100,000, we can expect an average annual return of $9,100. So that's like the goal target that the investor wants to make. So an increase of $9,100. However, there's also a best case and a worst case. So the best case would be 27,000, which is a 27% increase. And the worst case will be an annual loss of $12,500 or 12.5% decrease. So after that, we can continue to the next section, which is the asset allocation page. So what this does is the user can input specific money values for what assets they want to invest in. However, the only difference between this iteration and the last iteration is now it recommends a specific amount that you can put in. And this recommended amount is based on the risk tolerance. So usually on the lower side, if you had a more aggressive risk tolerance, it'll bump up the stocks way more. But since it's moderately conservative, everything is pretty much the same. So I'll just do the recommended amount for each one, 40,000 for bonds, 45,000 for stocks, and then 15,000 for cash. Right. And once you put in all the numbers, it'll throw out the pie chart of the percentage of each asset. So after that, you'll continue to the final page, which is just a summary of all the information that was collected. So name, income, personal capital, emergency fund strategy, all the goals you collect, the time horizon, the risk tolerance, the return on investment, and all the asset allocation. So at the end, it'll make this investment strategy, which is basically just a summarization, but in like the form of a paragraph. So it just explains how your money was calculated, what they're going to do with your money, and all these other little details. So after that, all you have to do is generate the PDF. So you just click the button. It does take a little bit of time to generate. It takes about, I would say, a minute, just because there's a lot of information being collected. So it'll just download that onto your computer. I'll just wait a bit. And there's a PDF, so downloaded. All right, so once you can open it up and it'll give you your investment policy statement in the form of a PDF, obviously. So it'll have your name, the date that it was created, and then all the information that was on there previously. So the client name, income, personal capital, emergency funds, risk tolerance, time horizon. This is the return on investment, this is the average case, the best case, and the worst case. And then these are all your assets and the percentage, and then how much you allocated. And then here's that paragraph, the investment strategy that was on the final page. Below this is just static disclosures and reminders, just telling the user different things about their advisors and money. At the bottom is the date and then the signature for the investor. Looking forward to the future, we'll probably fill this PDF out a lot more, probably give each section a description instead of just having the static data, but otherwise, that should be the 4th iteration. So thanks for watching.